everyone, EnigmaCoinCollector here, and I've got something a little bit different today. I went to go pick up my usual box order at my one bank, and they actually didn't order me half dollars. They ordered me $1,000 in dollar coins, and I said, you know what? Go ahead and give them to me, because I've never really got to open a box of dollar coins. Now, I've never done one of these hunts on the channel before, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to come up with some sort of scoring chart. We're obviously going to be looking for some Susan B. Anthony 1979p wide rims. I'm also going to be going through these coins to try to complete my albums. I do have the Whitman albums that are definitely needing some spots filled, so I thought, why not? We'll get these. I'll try to get some spots filled, get some NIFCs, and just see if there's anything cool, unique, and interesting. There's also not a lot of videos about people opening dollar boxes up on YouTube. It's about a little bit bigger than a $half box, but it's, that is a double stacked one. It's definitely smaller than a regular wide $half box, but it's a lot easier to lift, I'll say that, and it's sealed. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and just open it. So this is going to be kind of fun. I've never done this type of a hunt before. I'm interested to see what this looks like on the inside, so let's just get into it. All right. There it is. I can see right away we've got Susan B. Anthony's, and we also have some presidential ones. This one looks like it's going to be an NIFC Polk for sure. These are weird rolls to see. These kind of like a cross between a quarter and a $half roll. So a very weird and wide variety up here on the top. So like I said, I'm just going to kind of start going through this, and if there's anything awesome that I come across, I'll bring it back in. I don't really know how I'm going to score this box, but we might just take some time and have some fun and go through it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. All right, so I'm about halfway through the box. In fact, I'm exactly halfway. And just a couple of things I wanted to show you, and I also wanted to show you what it's like to unroll some of these and go through them. First of all, we've got rows of 8 rolls, so that's a little bit different. It is $1,000. And let me show you what I'm doing. I have my albums here. That would be Sacagawea, that would be the Susan B. Anthony, and the presidential dollars, as well as I have the American Innovations binder as well. So if you don't know much about dollar coins, we're going to start with the Susan B. Anthony dollars. We're not going to find any of these giant Eisenhower Ike dollars in these rolls. I actually have this whole collection complete. I'm finding mostly 1979Ps. There's a few S's that I am checking for the wide rim. If you don't know what that is, I will show it at the end of the video. A couple of 1980s, and actually did find 199, but I'm not keeping any of those. So nothing really much in the Susan B. Anthony's. When you get to the Sacagawea dollars, you're looking for the 2000p, because in 2000, when they started making these, they made a ton of them. In fact, I think something like 3/4, yeah, almost 3/4, a little over 3/4 of a billion of these coins. Now, the area you're looking for is the Cheerios bold detailed tail feathers. Cheerios did a contest, and they actually minted these, and they have bold tail feathers on the back, and I'll show you that at the end of the video as well. I am checking for those, as well as the gold acre finish. It'd be great to find one of those, but the chances of finding them are very, very slim. I am trying to fill out my collection. As you can see here, I'm missing a lot of dates because they minted so many of these in 2000. The rest of them are actually pretty low mintage. So finding anything other than a 2000p or D, you know, they minted 500 million of them, it's pretty slim picking. So I am trying to complete the book there. After that, we're going to go into the presidential dollars. And I actually have this album completely filled, so I don't need any of these. So the first book is filled. The second book is off to the side. And they're a little bit scarcer as well. Not as scarce as the early 2000 Sacagawea dollars, but you can see they started with Washington, of course, and 176 million. And as you go on, they get scarcer and scarcer. And I actually did find a few of these to upgrade. And yeah, that's also really cool as well. I also did find a few of the Native American tribute dollars. You can see all the different designs here. I've got 4 new designs for my book, and I'll show you that at the end. They're, you know, kind of mid-range to, you know, some of them are really hard to get, only less than $1 million. And then I actually did find, so far, 1 American Innovations dollar. That is the new design. And these are all under $1 million minted, so they're very scarce to find in circulation, and I did find one already to add to the book. This is Delaware, and I'll show you that at the end, but that's what these coins are all at the bottom. They are all the coins that I'm going to be using to upgrade or fill a spot. when I'm opening a roll, I'm seeing mostly gold dollars, although I do see a few reeded edges of the Susan B. Anthony's, as you can see. You can see some of the newer edges, some of the older edges. The more modern ones are going to have lettering on this side. It would be the presidential dollars. This is one of the Native American designs, but I already have that. So I just go through it. That's a 79p. I do set aside all the 2000p's. Gerald R. Ford, I already have them set aside. That's a better quality one, so we're just going to ignore that. Oh, this is a new Native American design, Sacagawea. I don't have that one yet. Very cool. I'm going to set that aside at the top, and I'm going to put an extra dollar back in so I can rewrap these rolls pretty easy. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking for, 79p. I just thought, ooh, this is a good one to bring you in on. This is going to be a proof. I don't have any of these, a 2003S. Man, that was good timing. 2003S proof dollar coin. That's going to be cool. We're going to add that to the collection for sure. That might be my first proof dollar coin found in circulation. 2000p, Quincy Adams. 79p, nothing to check there. Another 79p. We're gonna get anything else cool. How cool would it be to pull and show you a bold tail feathers? That would be insane. Let's just check. The bold's gonna be over here in the tail, right behind the feet. That's not one. Again, I'm gonna show you what we're looking for at the end of the video. Not one. Negatory. It's very distinctive. It's really hard to miss. So, doesn't look like we're going to get it on this one. Oh well. All right, so I'm going to continue hunting, and unless I find anything cool like a proof or anything crazy like bold tail feathers, you'll see me at the end, and we'll do a recap. So just a few words about the 1979 Philadelphia wide rim. As you can see, the rim is much closer to the date in this example than it is in the far date example. Now, if you find one of these wide rim or near dates in good condition, and I mean mint state, you're looking at a $38, $40 coin. So you always want to be looking out for the 1979p wide rim. And then talking about the Cheerios offer for the 2000 Philadelphia Sacagawea dollar, you can see a normal tail feather example here on the left, but over here on the right, you can see a lot more detail in those tail feathers. And again, those were offered in a promotion from Cheerios right when the coins came out as a way for them to encourage the use of the new dollar coins. And if you could find one in mint state, $3 grand. So just some information about those errors and varieties that I look for when I do my dollar coin hunts. Hopefully you find that informative as well. All right, the box is hunted, and you know what? That was a really nice breakup from my usual type of hunts. It really challenged me to kind of learn some new information about these coins and to up my ante and just look for different things, and it was kind of a nice breath of fresh air. All in all, I'm going to keep 27 of those coins I found in that box. There's that 2003 S proof, very cool. Found a bunch of Sacagawea regular date that are going to go into my albums, as well as the Native American tribute coins. And then check out all of these presidents that we found. Again, you have to be a deceased president in order to get your face on one of these coins. We actually found a 2020 George W. Bush, which we don't have vintage figures for yet, but definitely cool to see that in there. And then the one American Innovations dollar, also found that in there as well. I'm not really thinking I'm going to be making a score sheet and a chart for this because I'm not going to be doing dollar coin roll hunts very often, unless you guys really want me to. I mean, basically the star finds are going to be the American Innovation dollar, the later, meaning the newer released president dollars, and then that proof. So all in all, as far as a dollar box goes, I'll take it because I'm filling up my albums, and my albums definitely have a lot of holes, especially the later presidential album. As you can see here, it has a lot of holes. So let me go ahead and plug these all into all 4 of my albums, and I'll be back with a final recap. All right, the albums are filled. We've got that American Innovation dollar, the second one I have found in my album right there. And then I'm not going to show the filled presidential first book because it's all the way filled with great coins, or the Ike dollar album, Susan B. Anthony, because that one's filled up and we didn't get any Ikes. But as you can see, we've got a pretty nice progress here with the second presidential book. Just missing a few now, and then was really able to do some work on those early aught Sacagawea dollars, and then really go to town in the Native American contribution series as well. So making some good progress in the books, and you know what? Getting a box of dollar coins. I almost said halves there for a second. This was really cool fun. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me, taking a look at these coins and updating my albums. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to click subscribe. Appreciate it. Like. If you got something to say, leave it in the comments down below. And remember, it's always a mystery until you crack open those rolls and you find out what you got on the inside. Thanks for taking the time to watch, everyone. Catch you on the next one.